Welcome back to 100 Days of Cake. Today is day 33 and I'm going to finish off this little frog custard cake. We did the base yesterday and I'm just going to add the little head on and some decorations. To make the head, I'm using a modified sphere pattern from hellosewing.com and a sewing technique borrowed from Big Little Felt Universe by Jeanette Lynn. I am genuinely such a big fan of Big Little Felt Universe and its companion book, Big Little Felt Fun. I think they're both brilliant books that have very clear directions and patterns. I also think that they teach you a lot about making felt craft, so they help you learn to make your own patterns in the future, which I think is very cool. To make the little frog's eyes, I used the same modified sphere pattern, just a little smaller, and that was able to give me the height and volume I was going for. If I was going to make this guy again, I would probably use more pastel colors. I think the dark green looks a little unappetizing, but I only had dark green on hand because I was using things out of the scrap bucket to make my little frog. I also think that in the future, I'm going to give myself a lip around the frog like I did in the original sketch. I didn't do that this time because I thought it would look cuter if he was over the whole cake. But if I had the lip, it would give me more space to put decorations around him. As it stands now, I really didn't have the space to put in any of the cookies or Pocky that I wanted on him. But I simply was not going to make a little cake without doing icing, so I worked on these little scallops. I think they're really fun to sew together. The main thing that sucks about them is just how many you have to cut out. There's 8 per group, so they're kind of a pain that way, but they're very fun to make otherwise. So I just sewed on my scallops, and I think it looks pretty cute. I did miscount how many I needed, and I ended up needing to put a bow on to cover the gap, and then I used some beads to add as sprinkles. I do think if the frog was a brighter color, the sprinkles would look a little bit more unified, and I wish I had had a different scrap for the bow, but overall, I think he's very squishy and very cute, and I like him very much. See you tomorrow, bye!